Hello.
Hello.
I've been working on a move. What?
Aww. Again.
Do it with the outdraw card. It's called the Knuckle Spin. I will show you how to do it.
Please.
Right. Now this move is much easier to learn with a box.
Box.
Because otherwise you'll drop stuff everywhere before you even get started. Okay, so the grip is 3 fingers on the top like this. It's just like Dan and Dave's deck twirl, if you know that. It's the exact same
Tumbles
motions.
over.
Yeah. And then, so for doing the spin, you spin between this knuckle on your middle finger, like it's in a dealer's grip, with just the knuckle underneath. So that's the bottom pivot point. And then the top pivot point is your top knuckle on your thumb. So you have it in this position here.
Oh, on your thumb.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
some people have been saying like they want to do it with their index finger, but I always do it with my thumb. So I push my thumb in, and then I've got the deck held like this. Yeah, just like that.
Goodness.
And that's the pivot point. And then all you do is kick it in with your middle finger. Yeah, that's the movement. Takes a bit of practice to get the balance right, because that's what the really important part is.
Gotcha. But you did it just from here and then just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, so once you get this down, what you got to do is, so I hold it like this, then I just move my thumb up into position, then I go for the kick. Yeah. And then to get the turnover, it's basically the same thing, but as you do the kick, you twist your hands over like that.
Oh, cool.
So the top hand becomes the bottom hand, and the bottom hand becomes the top hand, and that lets you do it like on an angle.
And how many times can you get yours goes around 2 or 3 whole rotations?
It's like basically random how many you can get. Like sometimes you just hit a lucky spin. It's actually mostly about the balance, because you got to get the center line between there.
Right,
You
like
have to have
straight here and
Yeah, it has to be
on either
centered, it has to
side.
be balanced, and it has to be like not wobbly, and because that will slow down your
Right,
spin.
right.
Okay, so when you're doing it, to get a really good spin, what you got to make sure is that your knuckle is touching it on like the slightest amount of spot that it can.
actually like on that.
Yeah, like you don't want it on the flat, you want it on like the pointiest point of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then same with your index finger. You don't want it flat on. I see I have it on a bit of an angle,
Yeah.
so it's like just the barest amount of skin, and that gets you a good amount of spin. And when you do the spin, like release your hands so that you can, or like I always tuck in this hand like almost like a fist. But with my bottom hands, I just like splam out. It's a bit easier to learn with it, with the balance like up top.
Oh, straighten out.
Yeah. Like just get the balance right first, and then just try the spin.
Oh, start here and then just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, then once you got that balance down, you can start thinking about trying to make it do the roll.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure. It's just knowing exactly where
Yeah, it's
your fingers need to end up.
yeah, and the balance is very important when you're not doing it in the box, because the middle cards have to be balanced. It's not like they're all stuck together like in the box.
Right.
And if they're not, it all sort of slops out.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
That is-
so what you do is, by using these fingers, it helps you set up the positioning and the balance correctly before you try the spin.
Gotcha. And do you kind of come up here and kick, or are you?
Yeah. Oh,
You were mentioning Dan.
I just let these fingers go, and I do the kick with my middle finger. So it's all sort of, but you all do it sort of as just one motion.
Gotcha. Eventually.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Another cool thing, just while we're here, with the knuckle spin, you can do sort of deck twirls like this. So you just have the index finger like that, and you just hold it a little bit out, and you just twirl it around,
Oh, you can.
which is pretty cool.
Oh, neat.
Just unrelated facts.
That feels so satisfying when you do.
When you
Because
get it,
after it gets started, you just wait for it. So yeah.
all you got to do is get it in position, and you just got to hold it there and balance it. In fact, getting the balance is the trickiest thing,
Yeah.
because it's very tempting to sort of make this wobble in between your knuckles,
Right.
which just like kills the spin.
Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, when I'm doing
I'm gonna
the
be-
underhand,